and then look at Wrathwalk, and then look at Donnie Walk, and then look at Wrathwalk, and then look at Donnie Walk. Can't you tell the difference? Donnie is just this really chill, nice turtle, and Wrath is a turd. You can tell. Subs. When this catches up, we'll know where we're at. Logie with 5 gift subs. Matt D with you son of a guns. Marlick with 5 gift subs. Guys, take a second. You may already be at 500 right now. You may be at 500 right now. Fudge Factory is right. Okay, guys. Well, right now we're sitting at a hype train of level 5, 127%. Level 5 hype train, 173%. You can't go higher than a level 5 hype train. So it just gives you percentages. Now we are at a 218% hype train. Get reaped. Hands up, this is a raid.
You have TP for my bunghole? My people have bungholes they need TP for. Are you threatening me?
He sounds like a radio announcer. Welcome in, everybody. We're playing Neo Bobo here because I've sucked on it for 4 years. I have sucked on it for 4 years? That's something I shouldn't say. Ever. Weird. No one clips anything around here. I am safe. I am safe from being clipped because no one ever clips things. I am safe. Back to here. But if you look right here, exactly right here on the screen while I'm jumping for just a brief moment, that's where the third leg appears. It'll be on the way down. It's very, very brief. Bunch of peen peekers. That's what we're doing. So Matt D, for anything. Cart number 72 from counting is Rambo. On one side, we've got Millipede for the NES. And on the other side, we've got fan favorite. Everybody loved this game growing up, and that is Gauntlet. The first Gauntlet. All right, again, everyone shut up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top, bottom, top. Crap! You have to memorize this. Everything in speedrunning can be simplified down to a bing, a bum, a bong, and a... Nice. Oh, what the hell was that? What did I get hit with? Yeah, the 1-2s. I feel like if it was the 1-2s, we do a lot of finger snapping and like... So now I've done that enough times. After the scary platforms, we are going to walk into the lake. You walked into the lake a lot learning this game? I can only imagine. Big boobs. She had big boobs. Oh wait, there's a thing I can do here too, right? Give me your shovel. Desmond Array Dans C. Mandy. Oh, again with the Mandy. I don't care about Mandy. Non-pass questions. I don't want that. Morning to you. No whale, no damage, no hit. Crimson Veins, no hit. Not only did I grab the clock in time, Even if I wouldn't have, it would have bounced off my shield. The only reason why it didn't bounce off my shield is because I became in...
Get out of here, monkey. What an idiot. Introducing Gale the Fail Whale.
Let's try that again. Only this time with less dumb. Before I made the first purchase. Dang it. I think it's probably better that you wake up every morning. Whoops. We can know. Actually, I can know. Oh, you suck. I want to elbow your face. Oh, it's so satisfying. Yes! Take it all! Oh, I love that. If it wasn't for me controlling him, he would have made a terrible mistake there. Marlick out, right? Whoa! Why did that guy... Whoa! Freaking out! See? Why did that guy not die? That was weird. I had to throw an extra thing because he didn't die. Alright. Better at. And then the final spot I would say that is tricky is there's one room in the castle going towards Gargle Smell, and that room there, if I get a bad spawn, can be rough. Actually, that last one hitter, that was the one hitter that we had. Was that? No, we had that one hitter yesterday. So the one hitter we had. No, punch me. Hat made of ass. Good morning. Good morning. We're early. We are early. We're early. Good morning, Raspinall. Good morning, Julie Cat. We're gonna try to do like 10 early miles, maybe 11, make it 110. And then I'm gonna get on the road a little early myself because I'm not a huge fan of driving at night. And I'm taking our Prius, which the lights are kind of shite. I mean, they're not bad. But I'd rather not drive at night if I don't have to. So I'm going to get started again a little early this morning. But then I'd like to end as close to noon as I can. So that's the goal this morning, is an early start and an early end, so I can get moving on down the road. For some reason, TikTok won't let me log in and go live this morning, so we are no longer doing TikTok again, which I tell you what, it's just crazy how difficult that platform is to stream on. I don't understand it. I don't know why. I just don't get it. I don't know why it needs to be such a difficult thing to do. Like, why do they make it so hard for people to live stream on that platform? It's like the rules are super strict, or I probably said something yesterday they didn't like, so I'm banned or something. It's just weird. All right, so this was good. This is 3-3. This is 4-3. So that's a win there. Not really using that sword, but that'll be fine for now. Gold was going out there and seeds go to seeds. So I had a thing that's kind of scary. My gold stuff. It's all gold. Oh, whoops. Don't do that. So this isn't, none of this is ready yet. Okay, so this will probably be ready tomorrow. And then the other stuff will be ready the next day. Is this even live? I feel like for some reason maybe I'm not even live this morning. Oh, there's Raspinol. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Trees take forever to make more goop. They sure do. They sure do. I think it's just early, which is fine. It's fine. I knew I was early. So it's weird. This has been a completely different live streaming experience the last week. I don't think that I've really done that much casual playing, and I do really enjoy playing and walking on a treadmill. What's up, Zero? I remember before I did my through hike, I set up a treadmill desk where I was getting ready for my through hike and I wanted to walk as many miles as I could. So I was doing my gaming on a laptop on a treadmill table. I actually built a desktop that attached to the top of a full treadmill. You know, the ones that have the handles and all of the buttons and like a full treadmill. Oh, sorry about that. Try again, Zero. So I actually built a desk on top of that full treadmill, and that's what I did and there's like right now there's something to having my hands on the table, working the controls, treadmill game that just feels like, I don't know, it just feels right. So I'm almost a little bit concerned as well, though. Julie Cat, damn it, stop that. What is that for? What do you make a ring? Why would you do a thing like that? Damn it. Anyways, so I'm almost a little bit nervous because I have had a lot. I've had a lot of fun not having to feel like I need to do something. Does that make sense? So it's like I've always had a goal. It's like, oh, I'm going to beat Mega Man 2 without damage. I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that, or I'm going to do this. It's always been very accomplishment based. Because I'm Julie Cat. Fair. That's fair. That's fair. That makes sense. But it's always been that way. So I've enjoyed this last week. The goal is like, oh, I'm walking more miles, but it hasn't been like, it's been a little bit more free. Makes me kind of want to continue. I mean, obviously, whoops, over here. Obviously, I have to continue it for a while. But we'll see. We'll see. It may be that I always do. Maybe I'll have a project that goes every morning. Because I don't want to, I mean, retro video game mornings it's been my jam for forever. So maybe I have a project that runs early in the morning, whether it's something like Stardew Valley or something like that runs those early hours, you know? So something that is we're starting at 8 now, maybe from 7 to 9. So for a couple hours every morning, I do that, followed with the retro to get a balance. Because I am really enjoying this. As far as a challenge goes, it has been a lot of fun. Oops, I need to get food. It's hard to not enjoy Stardew. You'd have to hate. Well, it's zero. It's also. Sorry. What's up, Renegade? Love the early streams. Well, here it is. It's not just Stardew, though. I guess I'll take... Oh, there we go. It's not just Stardew that I'm enjoying. What I'm really enjoying is streaming without a looming thing, like defeat Mega Man 2 without like every day has got a little bit of stress. Like, so if you're doing Mega Man 2 runs and every day I have a decent run, or at least I'm trying to get a decent run, I get that anxiety, the elevated heart rate, the anxiousness of getting close on a daily basis. And for the last week, I haven't had any of that. None of it has mattered. It isn't, it's just different. It's not just the game, it's just the idea of what I'm doing with the game. All right, so now we're in hell, Diablo style. Whoa, look at this. I'm digging on all this stuff. Free torches. Hell with that gold, I got free torches. You don't miss the excitement of getting close to your goal. Well, Bort, I haven't been away from it that long, right? Like, we've only been doing this for 5 days. Yes, I know that will be a thing. So much of the stream and so much of what I've done has been focused on accomplishments and getting those no damage playthroughs done. So yes, I absolutely think that over time I'll feel the longing to continue to do that. I just, right now, this being a very fresh and new thing has been more enjoyable, I guess, than I thought. Oh, I was using the other sword. I need to get rid of this sword just so I always use the other one. I'm always going to want to do retro challenges. There's no doubt about that. Oh, nice. Throw some of these in you. Dodge. What a shitty dodge. Let me see if there's... Yeah, there's not a whole lot else right here. I'm definitely starting to see patterns in the levels.
Bullshit. You can be mine.
Yeah! There we go. Damn it. No! Switch weapons! Kill! Make dead! Sorry. Ugh. Excuse me. And I wonder if it's not just also a switch to a PC game. Because I did a lot. If we think about the games that I played as a kid, the Nintendo was a big one. Super Nintendo, a little less, 64 less, but then I did PC games. It's like playing Diablo again. That was a really fun experience. So that may have something to do. Well, and it's also, I think it has a little bit to do with the concept of playing the game again. And not having this, all right, frig off. I'm not even going to go over there. You know, all I'm doing is playing this game. All right, this is, yikes. Oh, his balls bounce? I'll shake your bouncy booty. I think it's the feeling of playing the game without knowing what's coming. Games are just better when you experience them the first time. Oh, what a good find. You know, you could be right. Wait, am I only one hole from the end? Did you guys say this bottoms out at 120? That said, I played through Stardew Valley. So have you 100%ed it? Raspinall? No, I haven't. It's close, though. Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, I'll go down there and get that. You've got a 10 heart every single villager. Better to get started early. Is there ever, that was the one thing I was asking before, is there ever a spot in this game? Hey, that's the end. Is there ever a spot in this game, like Raspinall, any of the, you said you've played through it 5 times. Any of the 5 times you've played through it, is any of those playthroughs in a spot where it's like, well, I can't do it? I have now done something that keeps me from getting a 100% playthrough. Like right now, we've got this guy. He hates villagers and all of that stuff because they suck. Could he not get 100%? Or is it you always have time? Yeah, it may take like two more seasons to talk to everybody to get them to like you. But I always make to light all 4 torches on Grandpa's shrine before the deadline. All right, so you found the skull key. You're not sure what it's for, but it seems impotent. It's been added to your wallet. Okay. So I found my way to the bottom of the mine. That's still out of order. And I don't know what's over there. Is there anything in here that I've left? Nope. So the deadline's the first like 3 years though, right? Long way. You need 12 grandpa points to light all 4 torches. You get them by befriending villagers, skill up, earning $1 million, upgrading your house, finishing community centers, getting married, kids, etc. Okay, so with this playthrough, I potentially won't get those. That's fine. That's fine. This playthrough's goal is to brew beer and penetrate. So that's fine. That's fine. You gotta have your goals in place before you start. You know, with video gaming. You haven't shat the bed yet. Oh, I don't care about this playthrough. It's just whether or not I want to play it again. Probably do. In a more normalish way.
Why don't you get me a cup of coffee?
Who the hell is it?
I mean, I have everything I need for the community center to do things. Like 5 gold. Oh, you need 5 of the gold for that. It seems like work. That seems like work. I don't have the... Oh, because it's not spring. I'm in fall. Nah, it's just, that's like all... That's work. This is people telling me what to do, and I'm not all about that. That's not what this playthrough is about. This playthrough is about brewing beer, having boxes of mystery boxes. Well, I've got some energy. I might as well do some fishing. Over here by my schooner. You know what I mean? I got to stay true to myself. No work on the farm. No working on the farm. No. I'm growing stuff. I'm going to make enough money to get the brewing things. The only thing I guess I haven't thought about is how do you get... what do I need to advance? What skill do I need to advance that allows me to get brewing equipment? I don't care if I have to set it up outside. Doesn't matter. I just need to be able to brew. But to get to the good caves, you got to do community center. I've already dug deep. I hit the bottom of that. Balls deep in that cave. I've already penetrated as deep as I need to. To the bottom. You were just there, Rasputin. We were there together. We were there together. I was at the bottom. Ooh, skull caverns in the desert. Well, maybe if you told me the exact things that I needed to do. Good morning, Jagard. Ah, damn bat! Beer requires farming level 18, and you need to be farming wheat. You need to farm wheat for the beer, is what you're saying. So we need to plant some wheat. Yeah, trash, my favorite stuff. Excuse me with this. Excuse me with that. Thanks, Jay Garden. Ladies and gentlemen, I have walked 100 miles. I have walked 100 miles. Not my first time. Won't be my last. CDs. So, sounds like I need to plant wheat. Does wheat need watered? So if you go to the community center and look at the plaque in each room, it'll tell you what big reward it is. One of them is to fix the bus. The bus goes to the desert. Okay, so I can focus strictly on that because that is in line with my goals of deep penetration. Because you said one of those places allows you to go, yeah, wheat needs watered. Okay, so I could set up some wheat here with my other things and stuff. So the first round of, see, look at us together as a team. We're working together as a team. Shitholes. So the first round of cash flow that comes in, which we should be getting some giant, all right, this is where my good stuff goes. Shut up. How much trash? 8 trash, 15 broken CDs. Dad would be so proud. Wheat grows in 4 days. All right, so our first round of cash flow is to just buy more wheat. I've got time. Nah. I'll set up wheat with these sprinklers. Go to sleep tonight. Yes. What up, Chaser? So for the beer, I need the wheat. Shut up, bird. There, yeah. Look at this. Yeah. And I keep the gold ones to eat myself. All right. And then I should have a large harvest over here tomorrow for the girthy harvest tomorrow. We're getting closer to beer. We are striving for great things. Lionheart, where you been? Holy cow, you one of those. You might be able to see the community center awards. Yeah, you can right here. So community center. Craft room. Oh, it doesn't show you the rewards though, right? Oh no, this looks like a desert. Is that the reward? Oh, reward, glittering. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the reward for this. Oh, greenhouse, bridge repair. Greenhouse bridge. So none of them get me the reward that I want. Been keeping busy. I've been slugging coffee and walking. Lionheart, did you know that we're in the middle of our walkathon? So right now, walkathon's a fundraiser for the stream so that I can continue to be an idiot on the internet. We have 245 miles funded, and I've walked 100 of them. Try completing the very first one before the others unlock. So the pantry, let's walk there. Let's go for a walk together. This is what that is. Yeah, I walk. And I'm playing random games. Right now I'm playing Farm Simulator 7. What is this shit? Skip it. Frig off, townsfolk. Don't tell me what to do. Free stuff. That's mine. I'm going to put it in my chest. That's mine. I saw it first. That is mine. I saw it first. Okay. So this is the fish tank. Because I already did one. I did one in spring. So you're saying I need to focus on the fish tank? Seems like focusing on the greenhouse is the right thing. This is the greenhouse. If I focus on the... But the problem is I can't finish the pantry because I can't get, like, the gold parsnips because I can't grow them until next year. Can I buy gold parsnips? And gold melon, like... Did I save the seeds? No. Doesn't matter, I can't grow them anywhere. This stuff only grows in the spring. It'd be better if I could just buy this stuff. But I guess I can't, right? The spring is out. Truffle oil. How am I supposed to get all of this stuff? I mean, I've got some blues, but I don't have a melon. And the fall, I'd have to go through and plant a little bit of everything. I don't think it's required for beer. But like you said, it's required to mine deeper, right? Wait, this was the first one. This is the one I already did one of. Yeah, so I already did that. I've got most of this stuff except for oak resin, cactus fruit, coconut. This just doesn't seem like this character's job. You only need 5 of them, not every one. Whoa, 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 whoa. You only need 5 what? Five, 8. There's this one. Had 5 of these. You have to have all 8 items, or all 4. Look at the exotic bundle. Oh, you only need 5 of these? You don't need all 9 of them? Oh, I see, you only need 5. Which I have 5 of these. All right, so try completing that. I'll find out what I need. Stupid dog. All right, so you're saying I need cave carrot, red mushroom, purple mushroom, sap, and morel. Those are the ones that I have. I need cave carrot, red mushroom, purple mushroom. I only have 1 morel. That stinks. That stinks. That's a bunch of horse shit. Should I check to see if there's anything else that I can do in here? Oops, I don't want to do that. I've got that. I just lost the hazelnut and I don't have a wild plum, so. I can do one. I keep my sword out, that way if one of the villagers wants to be a dick, I can cut him in half. Over there. It's always good to be prepared to cut a villager in half for being a dick. So I should look around for more of those things. What's in here? This probably has a lot of good veg. Nice veg. I like it. Did it! Give me good stuff! That was it? Oh, is it doing what it's supposed to do now? It's unlocking everything? Oh, it just unlocked that one. Does that one get me to the desert? Out of the way, stupid thing! You idiot! Stupid idiot! Minecart repaired. Ooh, what does that do? So pick any other. I think each one you do, but unlocks another room. I can do this one. I could do this one. I could do that one. So I could do all three of those. Minecart repair equals you can take the cart near your house straight to the mines. Oh, fudge! This is perfect. I'll do all of those, repair the minecart. It'll open up the way to the desert so that I can pound deeply into a new hole. Manny George! To hear you discuss cutting dicks in half. No, villager dicks. Well, not their dicks, but like villagers in this game. I play as a character that is grumpy, and he lives in his forest farm in the woods and wants to be left alone. I'm a hermit, essentially. And I hate the villagers in this game. They all suck. And they're dicks. They don't all... It sounds like I said sucks their dicks, but that's not what I meant. You know what I mean? I didn't say, that's not what I meant to say. This is my bush box. Hey, Mandy George, how do you like my box of bush? That's good. That's food. All right, so first off, not here. All right, I need one of each of those. Iron, gold, and then I need to, well, I might as well make a full thing of copper. Not dicks, but like they are dicks, and I would cut them in half. But they're not actually like phalluses. They're not wieners themselves. They're not like giant wieners. That doesn't even make any sense. This is a kid's game. They wouldn't have it full of giant wieners. That's dumb. Okay, so now,
Oh, everybody, look at my fancy.
Hi, Courtney. You should go get a job with... Can you get a job with them? I think you and they may be the same wavelength. Stewie, I didn't know you could get a job with them. I want to get a job with them. All right, I need 99 slime, 10 bats, the shiny thing, and a wiggly thing. All right. Wiggly thing, shiny thing. that, and that. Whoops, no, we'll do that and that. All right, so that does that one. And then I just need this. 1 quartz, 1 earth crystal, a frozen tear, and a fire. I can't believe I'm getting rid of my good stuff. So I need a fire, a quartz, a tear, and an earth crystal. This is horse shit. Here I am, bowing down to the stupid idiot villagers, giving them all my good stuff. Is a theme this morning. And it kind of is, Manny. Came in right at the right time. That's what she said. It's another of those with 4 items, but only 2 sluts needed. Okay? I'm not doing it on purpose, Courtney. I've went balls deep in the first hole. I can't go any deeper. I can't go any deeper in that hole. So my goals, all right, let me take a second to explain this again. My goals are 1, go as deep as I can in all of the Earth's orifices and brew beer. Those are really my goals. And villagers suck. And collect things, my stuff, my good stuff. How long it would take him to cave. I haven't caved. This is just a requirement for my goals in life. I'm not caving. Well, I am caving. But the other way. I would need someone with more ingrained in the Stardew lore, but I'm fairly certain you can work for the cola folks. I'd love to. They're great. Their sugary liquid is awesome, and the villagers, it's going to be my present. I'm saving up enough cola to give 1 cola to all of the villages before I give them the big old birds, and I'm out of here. Brew beer, drink the beer, give a cola to everybody so that they can get the diabetes. He's trying to cave. Are you, Courtney, are you even paying attention? I don't understand how much more clear I could be. Get out of the way, freaky thing. All right, blacksmith. Bam! Bam! Green eggs and ham! Got it. This is giving me a minecart that I can ride to the other place. Sure, I love those. This one. Oh, I only need 2 of these? Oh, I get to keep my good stuff. Nice. I keep my good stuff. They can have that. That's practically worthless. Ooh, slightly increase your radius for collecting items. I love that. I love that a lot. And then I need to give them all of these. Frickin' stupid. See how I'm putting them in a different order? Because I don't care. They don't tell me what to do. All right, I did all of it now. I win. Ooh, goaties! Yes! Breed! Look at them! They're little weird things breeding all over the place. We are keepers of the forest. I don't care. So, Courtney, I guess you have to go through the desert on a camel with no name. That will take... All right, desert. The minecarts are now fixed. Win. Desert. Bus repair. That's it. All right, I have to do all of these. Purchased. Already did that. Purchased. Already did that. I already got that too. Yay! I did it all. So why doesn't the bus work? Yes, and the desert caves are super fun. Oh, I have to buy these. Oh, so I just need money. I'm growing eggplants. Win. I just need money. Money is the easiest. Ooh, what do you have there? Can I have that? That looks like something I want to put in one of my boxes. Let me chop you in half. All right, didn't work. Question for penetration. How many different holes does this world have? How many different holes does this world have? There's a desert hole, very dry and sandy hole. Like there's that one. There's the normal hole. Ready? Bloop. Don't mind if I do. Shut up and get zapped, dog. Wait, where's the minecart? Isn't there supposed to be a minecart? Is it in here? Hello? Ooh! I didn't even know! Look at all this free stuff! That's Cape Free stuff! Minecart is at the bus stop. You just go east one screen. And then there is a third hole. I said I had to penetrate all of the holes. So, looks like our job here is not done. These are gold. Golds don't go in here. Golds go out here. This is where they think I'm going to sell them, but I'm not. I keep the gold star stuff for myself. My stuff. 4 if you include Witch's Domain. Oh my gosh. See those goatees? Oh, good shit. That's what I like. Oh, wait. All right. I guess I like Light Radius and Magnet Beam. I'll get rid of that. It's 4 p.m. I'll probably just throw this in the water for a while. Check the clip I posted, Unreal Timing. All right, hold on. What do you mean, Unreal Timing? Wait, everybody, I have to watch myself. This is awkward. Yeah! Breed, look at them. Special ass delivery. Oh, that's great. You're right, it is good timing. I found this Game Boy called the Mod Retro. It plays Game Boy and Color carts, and they have a few of their own original games. Oh, that's kind of cool, Lionheart. I didn't know that was a thing. I never got too much into the Game Boy. Lizard. All right, I'm gonna have a huge load of things, a huge load of eggplants tomorrow. You can also take the minecart directly to the blacksmith. That's great. I never go there though. He wants my, oh, but I can use him to repair my tools, upgrade my tools. Nailed it. Oh no. Don't try doing this on a treadmill. It's not as easy as it looks. Damn. Yes, I did it. This better be freaking awesome. Tiger trout. That's what my wife calls it. Only 4 submissions right now on the cat game. Still time to get into that raffle. It was not an easy thing to do while walking on this treadmill. Raspinall, did you get into the cat game thing? Also, if I'm honest, it's not something that I would use. So it would be wasted upon me. Beta. I'm sure that someone will get much more use out of it. Ooh, yes, glasses. Oh, I was supposed to get wheat. Oh, I don't have enough money. Tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, is going to be a glorious day filled with much rejoicing of income and funds. Because I'm going to have so much money. That's it. I have to sleep. This is going to be great. Oh, wait. Might as well throw in my stinky fish. More good stuff. Might as well. Go take the minecart real quick. Nah. Like, I know it works. I know where it is. I saw it before. Look, no, it couldn't take... See, look at that. They're spitting on it, or they're putting their stuff on it. They hadn't done it yet. That was barely any eggplants for $500. You wait for the bountiful masses that you're going to see here. You ready? Get out of the way, stupid dog. Look at this. Look at this, Courtney. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Courtney, have you ever seen such glory? I'm going to make like $5,000. Look at me go, Courtney. Look at me just grabbing all these eggplants by their base. Ugh. Get them in, you master ass. You're doing great. I feel like that makes sense. For this farm, eggplants, and then bloobs. That was very satisfying. Ooh, for me? I've never had one of those. I'm going to put that in my box. Any more free stuff? Shut up, Grandpa. He never told me about my dad. I'm still a bit pissed about that. $44 gold ones. They're not great energy. I think I'm just gonna sell the whole loot, the whole lot to begin with. Gold, nailed it. How many? Because I have some gold in here already, right? Some golden eggplants over here, maybe. Yeah, I've got 2. Directly in my mailbox, Jagard. Look at this, new thing. Nice. Bush box. And then, Jodosh. I was almost at maximum capacity. So I'm going to do a run through and I'll use up some bombs. There. Because I won't have the money to buy the wheat for the beer until tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll get a bunch of money for wheat that I will then buy mine. Nailed it. So let's start at level... So 90 is where you start getting gold. If we start at 60, we'll get iron and then gold and then go. So let's start at 60. Look at that. That's waste. I wasted. Die, Devil Bird. A gold scroll? That's one of the Elder Scrolls I was missing. The guy must have ate it. Nice. All right, free hole. Did somebody say golf? Isn't there an option to sell things same day and not have to wait overnight for the box process? I don't think so.
This is backcountry.
This is backcountry. I don't think that's real, J-Guard. I would have to get clarification from a smarter individual than I, as I don't contain the intelligence needed to answer said question. Yeah, stupid Perry. I ain't going to Perry. So you're saying I could have sold that to Perry and not have to waited? This game's dumb. It doesn't tell you that stuff. Die, devil birds. I guess that's something good to know now. You could sell fish to Dad. Maybe he would be proud of me then. Maybe that would make him proud. Found it. You can sell some things to the Frenchie and fish to Willie, but only when they're open. Okay. Perry is a pretentious asshole. That's a fact. It's worth it to not talk to his stupid face. I'm sure that's correct. I don't know if I've ever been more sure in my life. This diamond? No. Fresh goatees. Good morning, Warlord's Ed. So for those that weren't here early this morning, I started the stream extra early this morning. I'd like to do some of my driving today, or sorry, the majority of, if not all of my driving today, while the lights are on the world. Not a big fan of driving at night, especially places I've never been. So I would like to get there early enough that it's not dark. It's 9 o'clock now, or just before 9. Maybe just before noon. In between 11 and noon, I'll end the stream so that I have time to pack, get in a car, get on the road so I can get there before it gets dark. I was going to try to go to Licks, but it adds over 3 hours to my driving for this next couple days, which is all, my driving is already high. That's a lot of talking to say you're lame. I could have started with that I'm lame, but I didn't. Stop touching me. I just got 500 gold from that guy. Where have those guys been the entire game? I'm not getting down. There it is. I'm not getting down fast enough. What game is this? Keyboard Cowboy. This here is Farm Simulator 7. I'm on the Amiga. It's not bad. We're playing as an angry hermit that lives in the wilderness on his forest farm with 2 goals and 2 goals alone. Penetrate the earth as far as he can. So for complete and total earth penetration, and to brew and drink beer. Nice. There is no pig poop. If it was poop, it would make sense. I would do it in a heartbeat. If this game actually contained the ability to farm the poop of the pig. It, however, does not. In this game, you can farm and collect these things that are not poop of the pig. Pigs can just find them, and that's not the same and or cool. They call it truffles. Yeah, truffles are a thing, and truffles are not poop. Courtney, I'm sorry. Courtney, I'm sorry. For a farm game, there is a distinct lack of poop. There should be more poop. There's tree pea. I was hoping for an early hole there. I didn't get it. Yeah, I'm starting to get more. I'm starting to get more patches of stuff here. I don't want to play the modded version. Even though I don't have a direct connection to this version yet, so maybe a modded version wouldn't be terrible. It's a mod that makes the villagers randomly poop. That sounds pretty infantile and dumb, and not something that I would particularly care to do. You know what I mean? I just don't. Oops. It just doesn't sound like me. I'm not doing very good when it comes to finding early holes. Damn. Kind of weird you stopped and noticed the toilets do not exist in this world. All right, backcountry. Die, devil bird!
We're getting up here. This is backcountry.
All right, talk to me, Goose.
Got him. That's what I'm talking about there. Call that insta-hole. These guys are boners. Wait a second. Mystery box! Nice. I'm going to put that mystery box inside of my box. My mystery box. Courtney, did you notice that I had did you know I had a mystery box for all my mystery boxes? It's already getting late? Damn it. All right, that's fine. Oops, I want to pass this up. One bomb just for fun. So now I can leave the mine. Bus stop. All right, let's see how much money we get. Yes, and it drives me nuts that you're not opening, though. I have to open the mystery box. Right here, I have to open the mystery box and put my mystery boxes in my mystery box. That's where they go. You. Look at that, 19 Omni Goaties. Fuck yeah. A dark suit? Freaking mysterious! Yes! I got 2 golden scrolls. Okay, I'm almost there. Okay, this goes here. That goes there. Look, no, that was tree piss. Whew! Sock's real enjoyment in this game is sorting his boxes daily. I love to just get my hands right up in those boxes. The mystery box does have something amazing. It's a mystery box. You can't do it. You can't get it anywhere else, Courtney. That is a thing in this game that you cannot obtain other than that one spot. And if I was to open it up, I wouldn't have a mystery box anymore. Look at me! New crafting recipe. Windmill. I don't look at a windmill very much. Retaining soil, don't care. Okay. Almost 10 grand! Yes, yes. Give me your money for my purple things. How many days in between harvest of... I've got over 10,000. How many days in between harvest of these? Very nice. All right, we have to go buy. We have to go buy. Can I? This looks like it has something in it. It does. Those have things in them, inside of them. I should be slashing those for free stuff. Free stuff. Nice. Those are my bats. All right, team. I have a meeting all morning, but we'll keep eyes on. It's potato time. Be ready. Ooh. Core Escape, today's a shorter stream. I don't know if today's a great day for potatoing. I mean, I guess I can keep the stream rolling if the potato is rolling. Except, never going to do it. Never going to even look at it. I don't even care what he says. I don't even care. Double Dingo, you're under 140 pounds as of this morning. Congrats, man. I currently have satisfied the fat bet for the next 2 weeks. This Friday, I needed to weigh 177.6. This morning, I weighed 176.4, meaning I lost my pound necessary for the fat bet and one more because I won't be home to weigh in for next week. Look how freaking stylish I look. Fantastic. Oh, the potato's already going. How tall am I? Ooh, watch this. Ready? Ready? Oh, no. Except, I also don't buy anything from the Frenchie. I go over here to the big box store. I'm 5'11". I've been measured at 6 foot. I just don't believe it. All right. That's all right. I can wait around and see if there's any free stuff here. Free stuff anywhere? No free stuff. Oh, I could have taken, I could take the cart directly here. That saves time. That's nice. Get out of here, bird. Waterfalls are dumb. Yeah, my peak rock climbing shape is about 160, is about my best strength to weight ratio. If I go any under 160 is just way too small for me. Way too small. 165 to 170 is pretty awesome. And I use rock climbing weight as my go-to because that's about when you need to be at your peak of strength to weight ratio. I'm a good 5'10" or 5'11", and 155 of pure fluff. Well, Fluffy Ponies, you must be pretty thin then. 26. I feel weak and bony. What was I when I finished the AT? About 160. I probably was a little above or below, depending on what I had eaten or whatever. The one thing that's different about if I was to be in the conditioning now that I was on the AT, I'd be like 130. Your legs are just freaking rocks at the end of walking 2,200 miles. So you have a lot of extra muscle weight. But as far as the top, you're Skeletor. Fluffy Ponies, it's not a healthy 1.5. It's skinny fat. Well, but at least you're not fat, right? Hold on. So we need wheat, was the idea. And wheat only takes... Okay, so now can I get a job? Membership is now available. You'll be able to make improvements in the community with the help of your dedicated. Okay. Hold on. What does membership do here? Kind of want to support these people that want to take and put the rest of the town out of business. All those town folks. I live in my hermit forest farm. I deal directly with the big box store,
F the community is kind of where I'm at right now. I almost feel like I need to be a member. If you do this, it's in opposition of the community center. It may be backwards progress since you already completed minecarts. Can I unlock the desert through here, Raspinall? Have you been preaching garbage to me? I don't want to do the community center. Is this an avenue which allows me to unlock the desert through them? Yeah, Jagar, F the stupid community people. Those guys suck. Oh, Corescape, that's a bummer. Who dropped the potato? They can't be trusted. I want to know if Raspinall has truly... Could someone do me a bit of research? Would you like to join us? Not quite yet. I'll be back. Never trust a guy with a bow tie. He's my favorite. How much wheat should I buy? How about like 200 wheat? Will that be enough? Being open longer until 11 and on Wednesdays. However, with membership, its prices are usually worse than Perry's. I don't care about prices. Jodosh says you can unlock things via them, but don't have, it's just money? You can buy the unlock for $40,000. So for $40,000, I can just unlock the desert. Take my money. You and me are going to be great friends. Yes. If you become a member, the community center will become, yes! And you will have no longer be able to refurbish it. However, JoJo's will provide the alternate means to improving the town. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Shake on it. Spit shake. Yes. This is the best day of my life. This is the best day of my life. This is the greatest. This is the best. Sit on one, Perry. Sit on it up to your neck. Sandman, yeah. That way I don't have to give him any of my good stuff. That way I don't have to give him any of my good stuff. See, this right here is this good stuff. All my good stuff. In fact, look in here. I think I may only keep gold stuff and sell the rest. But for now, I hoard all. I just don't see any reason to not hoard everything at this point. Have you ever given soda? Courtney, I'm saving up. I'm saving the soda so that I can brew my beer after penetration of all of the earth orifices. Brew the beer. We will brew the beer because that'll be fun. Drink the beer. Knock it back. And then as my sayonara to this stupid town, I'm going to give them all soda. I'm saving, Courtney. Look. Right there, I got 6 of them. How many townsfolk are there? How many townsfolk? All right. This hoe's a bit dirty, so I guess I have to have this one. We're going to replace these in a better orientation here. So if I do, there's 2 in between, I go here. And then I go here. And then I go there. And then up to here, to here, to here, to here. And I have 2 more. And then up to here. Shut up, dog! Okay. I really should upgrade my hoe.
Stupid dog.
Oh, this one doesn't want to go here because it won't work there. And I'm not going to worry about... Damn it! I'm not going to worry about actually putting things... Get hoed, ground! Oh, that's the wrong tool. There we go. My bad! Stupid ground refusing to be hoed. That's all the way around there. No sense in me not using these perfectly good sprinklers. Shut up, dog. I may make another one. I feel like I need to have one more here. Hold on. Each one of these is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 times 4. Oh, that's not even near enough spots, huh? I find it best to replace your hoe once a year. After a year, they get sloppy and they don't work really good. They get really loose, right? You know what I mean? Because it's like that extra wear and tear makes them loose. It's like hold the mouse button down. All right. Hold the mouse button down. Why are you yelling at me? We'll do all 3 at once. Miles. Oh, an extra mile. I need a cup of coffee. 4 miles today. 103. Crack. I don't need to waste my good stuff on a hoe. I can do it just fine this way. But if I want to plant 100 wheat seeds, I need more of these other sprinklers, the bad ones. Right? How do I make a bad sprinkler? A copper and iron. Yeah, I get to keep more of my good stuff. Let me go in here and throw some copper in the kiln. And I've got 4 iron. I'll put some more iron in the kiln too. That way I can make some more of these shitty ones. I've already got 4 iron, so. Well, I've got copper too. What am I doing? I think I already had some copper. I like to carry things above my head, I've noticed. Yeah. So I can make 4 of them right now. How close will that get me? $100 wheat would be 25 sprinklers. Right, and I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 16. Yeah, so I just need more. Like a lot more, right? Can I put that one there? I can't. Stupid! That one still fits there. And there's 3, so that one would go there. I could do one more here, too. I don't know. How many do I need for all 200 wheat that I bought? That's the important part. I need to go get coffee. I'll be right back. It was level-based, like a lot of it. Well, I mean, it reminded me of like GoldenEye 007. Like you had a mission for the level and you were linear through the game. But then it also had a challenge mode, 4-on-4, murder, death, kill.
Burn. Oh, I still have the be right back garbage. Let me see if I can ninja my way into turning that off. No! Grunt. Grunt, you suck. It's all your fault. No one likes you.
I don't like it. I don't. I don't like it. There he is! He's back! On God! He's so fast! Every time I blink, I lose where he is. I got it. I won't blink.
Archaeopteryx reduplicative dehumanization. Archaeopteryx. Yeah, Archaeopteryx reduplicate. That is the hardest one you've ever done.
It was even a good jump scare sound, but no one clipped it, just like no one clipped your birthday song, because no one clips anything good around here.
Here, this is me. Okay, so let's open here. We're gonna do, this is gonna take, it's only gonna take like 2 minutes. This is gonna be super fast. Mr. Clean. Open. Oh, that's the GIF. We don't want that. Get out of here. File. If it wasn't for a variation on the Hammer Brothers, or the Hammer Brother there, I would probably put that into a run. It feels pretty okay. As long as you're in a decent spot, yeah, I like that. But to get this is much more ridiculously timed, and it saves nothing. I mean, you look at the Fleeman. I mean, he's jumping he's just slightly before the other one. It's interesting and it's neat that we can, by just letting... This is a stretch. So, in Zelda 2, you can become a fairy. When you get the fairy, it goes dee-doo-dee-dee. I say Fairy Larry. So, fairy became Fairy Larry. So, in part of Z2, you use the fairy to go down a chimney. It was always called Fairy Claus. Like Santa Claus, only you're a fairy. When I do Fairy Claus, I would go down the chimney and say, ho, 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 I'm a fairy. Fairy Claus. Then someone said, well, you're saying it wrong because we call the fairy Larry. You need to say, ho, 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 I'm Larry. Hence the t-shirt that says, ho, 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 I'm Larry. Hexel, resorcinal, trisocahedron, bedenial...
Hi, I'm back. I have fresh coffee, and that makes me happy. I talked about maybe doing, K-Nerky, what's going on? I thought about doing 10 miles today as a, I'm guessing my picking Joja Mart he can build a no automatic harvesting. What does that mean? You need 50 of the bad ones. You need 50 of the bad ones. I'm close to that, right? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Now, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. All I need is enough wheat to brew a beer. You know what I mean? I don't need more. Perfect. Nope, nope. I just need enough wheat to... I bought more. I'll collect this. This is like bags of gold. This looks like a golden bag. Where'd you put that, stupid? Oh. Like, who wouldn't want to collect bags of gold? Wrong spot! Ugh. I think I'm putting them all in the right spots. All right. And now I need some scarecrows, which is scarecrows require some of my veg, some coal, and copper. I've got copper and I've got coal. And I've got veg. Wood. That's what I meant. 4. I don't think that's enough. What did I run out of? Hold on. You're playing a non-NES game. This is a huge improvement. Later you can build Junimo huts to harvest crops for you, but I don't know if Junimos leave without the community center. We're in uncharted territory. We're doing it the right way is what you're trying to say, but you're just using the wrong words. All right, so I've got one there. I stick that freak there. That freak there. That there. And like this one there. If the birds get to any of the other stuff, so be it. So be it! All right, I've been carrying this hoe for too long. Get out of here. Get out of here. So Canarchy, the goal of this game is to complete it in the proper quadrants and dimensions. All right, wood, my bush box, and we're ready for sleep. You can buy the greenhouse through Joe. It sounds like you can get everything at the Walmart, which just makes it that much better. Master Ass, thank you for talking to me right. 1 week from today, don't care. Do not care about your stuff, people. Would you leave me alone? Free stuff. Get zapped, stupid dog. Shut up! Shut up, dog! I'm gonna go to my hole of free candies. Nothing. I did play a lot of Graveyard Keeper, which is a very similar game to this one. Really? So that's growing, my weed is growing. What we're looking for now. All right, let's just do a rundown. We'll do a rundown. I think we need to fish, to be honest with you. Here we are right now in this moment. We've planted our wheat, correct? That'll help us with beer. In order to brew, we need to be a better farmer. What better farmer can you be than having all this shit growing? So done, we're doing good there. I don't know if hoeing, seems like hoeing can bring out the farmer in people. Courtney, you know about hoeing. Courtney, if I hoe more, like just if I was to take the rest of today and just hoe until I was tired, would that help me become a better farmer? Could I unlock the farming that is needed to brew beer? Because all else I need is money. I need money, which I'm going to get from my eggplants. I need money so that I can do all the unlocking that I need for the exploration of the Earth's holes. That's the other thing. Kanerky, you weren't here for this. Our goal as Master Ass of the Ass Farm is to, 1, penetrate all of the Earth's orifices, all of the holes in this world. We need to get down deep and hard into them as far as we can. Goal number 1. We have to unlock some of them. Some of them we're not allowed using yet. So we have to unlock them so that we can do that. The other goal is to brew a beer. Simple. We're a simple person. Our personality's a little bit different. We hate everybody in the town. Townsfolk suck. Every once in a while, on occasion, we'll do nightly runs through their garbage just to see what we can find. No, you have to grow and harvest. Just hoeing is not enough. Isn't that just words to live by? Courtney, you're saying that you have to grow. Hoeing is not enough. Got it. You need to build a trellis to grow hops. You don't have to build it. It comes with the hops. I need to go buy hops because we haven't planted any hops yet. It's Tuesday at 7 a.m. Let's do a little fishing because we're gonna see if we can bring in a little extra money. Heck with it. I'll fish in town. I'll go fishing in town. If I go fishing will allow me to free stuff. Nice. Ooh, more free stuff. Also, Kanerky, we have a lot of really good stuff, and we're not about ready to give it away to people. Like this, more free stuff for me. It's my stuff. It's my stuff, and I don't see the need to always be giving it away. I'm the one that worked for it. This is Pierre's. Another thing, right here, help wanted, accept. Never gonna do it. I'm looking for don't care. Don't care. But now that I've said I'm gonna do it, no one else is gonna accept that job, and it's never gonna get done. Nope. Oh, you almost caught me. Get away, get away. Nothing. These guys, get out of here. What was I here for? Oh, I was gonna go get hops at 9. I got time to catch one fish. Dad'll be proud. So, Kanarchy, my dad, I found out, my grandfather who gave me this shitty little farm in the woods, he never told me that my dad is actually named Willie and he smokes crack down by the docks. I went down there to talk to him. He told me that he was my dad. He called me son. And the treasure. Oh, I didn't get the treasure. Got it. He told me that I was his son. He told me to make myself at home. If that's my home, it must be that's where I grew up. I'm his son. He taught me how to fish. Another dad thing. And he's always down there smoking his crack pipe. What was I going to do? Oh, I'm looking for hops. Excuse me. Yams? No, hops. I need hops. Rice. Whoa. Why no hops? All right. We don't have any hops. I've got... Take care of... Yeah, sure. What's this? Ooh, here we go. Repair the bus that runs to the desert is 40 grand. I've already got the minecart. This is great. This is a great day. Slack, that request was from your dad. Oh, I missed something. Maybe I didn't. So, if I can't buy hops there, do I have to go to the Frenchies? Hops are sold in the summer. Oh, good. Good. It's just because of when it was. All right. Push him down. I wish I could. Wait, free stuff. Nice. I love free stuff. I'm going to put it in with the rest of my stuff. And what I really, Kanarchy, what I really like to do, and what I really am going for, is the stuff that is priceless in this game. The stuff that you can't just go out and get more. That free stuff, those berries and stuff, that shit grows on trees and bushes. Like that stuff you can get everywhere. You can buy things and seed things and grow things. All that stuff it's got a price. But there's stuff like trash, broken CDs. All right. Can't go after it. Just gonna get the fish. There's a lot of stuff in this game. There's mystery boxes. Those mystery boxes you can only get once. Yes, there's probably something inside, but that stuff inside is things that you can get without going through a mystery box. Because you open your mystery box, now you no longer have a mystery box. Broken glasses. You can't get broken glasses anywhere in this town. I missed something. It's fine. Another fish. So right now I'm just trying to get, right now I'm just trying to get money. And a couple good ways to get money are fish, as well as selling your crops, which I'm not super into. Normally I would keep my fish in a box and store them and collect those as well, but the box gets really stinky. So I do sell fish. Ooh, river jelly. I don't have much of that. That's good. You don't want to put your eggplant into the mystery box. Yeah, that's right. I may have to buy a better rod. Or my dad maybe have to show me how to use it better. Wet newspaper. Are you selling your purple star items? So I haven't decided, Courtney. Yeah, I mean, technically, like here. This is all of my gold. This is all my really good stuff. But it's there. Wait, hold on. Good. Oh. I guess I have river jelly in the other box. That's where my really good stuff is. I keep it outside. Because I live by myself and it's safe out here. If I lived in that damn town, people would always be going through my stuff. But then I have this box that is variety of other things. Like I had river jelly in here. I got some of these, a little bit of that stuff. So I keep it all. Purple is better than gold? Huh? I don't have any purple stuff. I don't have any purple stuff. I have goals. Purple is iridium, highest tier. Okay. Can you get purple broken glasses? Jonas, I keep all of my, that's where my stuff goes. See, I don't have to worry about it. Nice. I'm keeping colas because I'm going to give those to all the villagers to give them diabetes before I'm done. No, trash doesn't have tiers because it's already S tier. That's what you talk about, what real rarity is and real pricelessness is the fact that there is only one of them. There's not multiple of them everywhere. Stupid. Stupid. Also, don't skip the luau next time. You can put a poison mushroom in the soup and piss everyone in the village off at the same time. Raspinol, finally you're speaking my language. I can poison the food at these events. I can go to the events, put on my nice black coat. This is fantastic. Joshua Turbo, what's going on? Oh, Joshua Turbo, is this your first time at the first day at the walkathon? I have so many things to say. Hold on. We are currently on day 6 of the walkathon. Day 1 of the walkathon. Captain Jax, thank you so much for the 9 months. On day 1 of the walkathon, I walked. Oh, you were here then. Okay, so good. I forget. But I did walk my age on day 1, and now we are at 103 out of 245 miles. So we're doing that, and then we're also playing a new game here. I can't wait. Actually, you know what? To be honest with you, this black jacket is only when I go into sabotage town events. I don't want to get it stained now. I'll wear my brown, my dirty clothes. That's perfect. That makes sense.
Goose, you're such a dickhead.
Captain Jax, you're in the wrong spot for that. Well, actually, I'll say this. There's a lot of one-time things happening here. I'd be pretty sure right now. I'd like you guys to hunt down somebody who's played this game that has 11 pairs of broken glasses, 17 broken CDs. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. Maybe there's a special one of a kind like goal in this game that if you fill up a whole inventory slot with 999 broken CDs, you get like a special thing. No one would ever know because they always get rid of them. So I'll be the one to test that. Well, that's the idea. Commodore Chronicles, they don't like soda. So my goal being mine all the holes in the game, collect all the good stuff, but don't give it to anybody. It's mine. brew a beer, and then once I've completed all my goals, it's about time to fly the bird throughout the town, and I'll give all of the townsfolk a soda before I leave, with the hopes that they'll obtain diabetes. I'm very happy. Oh, missed it. I just like how it all makes sense. Why are the townspeople throwing broken CDs into their ponds? What exactly? If you fill up a hole with broken CDs, you get a free month of AOL. Maybe. There's only one way to find out. This could be a perfect catch. Perfect. 16-incher. Well, I hope you're having a great day too, Captain Jax. I am having a really good day. I'm getting ready to go to an event. For those that don't know, I leave today. And after the stream, which the stream is going to end a little bit early so I can do more traveling in the daytime. I'm not a huge fan of traveling at night. This is enough. This is enough. So I can get some eggplant tomorrow, potentially. I'd store fish, but the box gets too stinky. So we don't keep fish. Shut up, dog. How much money? Yeah, $300 in fish. That ain't bad.
Stupid dog.
So it's been 5 days. I should have some. I don't have any. How long does it take? I thought it was 5 days. Maybe it's 6 days before we get more of those, which means we can go mining. You can put crab pots in your ponds and passively catch more trash. How do I do that? How do I do that? Crab pots. What's here? Crab pot. Wood and iron. Place in water. Load it with bait. And check the next day to see if you've caught anything. Worms in streams, lakes. Well, it works in streams, lakes, and oceans. Okay. But I have to load it with bait. Bait is bug meat. Okay. I could probably do that because I think I have some bug meat here. And it was iron and wood. I may have to do more iron. I've got loads of wood loads. Can I make one? $3 iron? Pretty expensive, Courtney. But passively getting trash? Passive trash is something that I've dreamt of for a long time. Crab pots work fine in the winter. Well, it sounds like I know what I'm doing. So let's just make 2 of them to start. We'll make 2 of them to start. Did you make a worm farm yet? What's a worm farm? Commodore Chronicles, I'm harvesting bloobs and eggplants. Yeah. Stream your travel. I don't know if I'll stream the travel. Oh yeah, back to that. So as soon as I hit 10 miles, I believe it'll be what I'll do. So right when I hit 10 miles, I'm gonna cut stream. I have to pack still. I spent last night hanging out with the family. It's the last night that I got to hang out with them. It'll be for 7 days. So it was important that I spent last night just kind of being there. I said goodbye to my kids this morning, and I will be traveling today, getting to Virginia tonight, where I'll be at the shut up, dog. I'll be at the Speed Gaming Live event in Virginia tonight, Saturday, and Sunday. And then I'll travel from there, and I may be able to do some stuff. I'm going to do some work on Monday, Tuesday, but then Wednesday I need to be in Hershey until Friday for board meetings. So it'll be kind of a crazy week of travel for me. Fluffy ponies, have a great weekend yourself. Hold on. So now I can craft 2 pots. And I'm going to put the pots. So is that where I put them? Okay, that's nice. Perfect. All right, so I bait these every morning. Every morning I bait my pot. And I should go slam myself deeper into the what board am I on? I'm on wood. I'm a director on a electric cooperative board, and we have an annual meeting in Hershey, PA, which is all of the directors from Pennsylvania and New Jersey for electric cooperatives. Where I live is so rural that there's no investor-owned utilities that offer electricity to some places. So there's a little history lesson. I think it was Roosevelt did a Rural Electrification Act in like the 40s because farmers didn't have electricity. It wasn't worthwhile for the investor owns, the profit-making utilities, to actually take electricity 14 miles out into the field for the farmer to have electricity. They just provided electricity for towns and cities and things like that. The rural areas didn't have electricity. So they started rural electrification, but they used cooperative model to do it. So the reason why everyone has electricity in the United States is because rural areas started cooperatives, nonprofits that basically brought communities and farms and people together to create and maintain their own electrical systems. But it's all nonprofits, so all of the cooperatives are run by a CEO that manages the company, and then a board of directors that has the members' ideas in mind. You know, we are the representatives for the members, and we oversee the CEO of the company. If that makes sense. I'm sure everyone knows. I was new to the concept, so I learned a lot in the last couple years. Oh, what? Nobody wants to? Nobody wants to? Everybody scared? Everybody too scared? Yeah. Meanwhile, I have to deal with Duke Energy. I think I'd rather have a board. Well, to be honest with you, from what we try to keep our prices, and they often are under the IOUs. Oh, best day ever! Yay! Best day ever, Jagard. Oh my gosh. That is the best. I don't have to be scared. Oh, I missed a comment from YouTube. Geoff Carl, is he on an elliptical or a treadmill? On a treadmill. So right now I'm doing a yearly event that we've modified this year Normally it's a one-day event where I walk my age in miles as a fundraiser for the stream. We call it the walkathon. This year's a bit different. The walkathon is not just that. I started the walkathon on day one walking 41 miles. That was my age. Now, you guys raise funds for the stream by bits and donations and gift subs and all of that add miles. Right now, I'm on mile 104 out of 245 miles raised. The walkathon ends when I hit the amount raised, which when you guys donate to the stream, the little yodeler on the side will walk up those mountains. You get him to the top and he falls and all things happen, but I'm trying to catch him. So we've got 5 miles. We're going to try to do 10 today before I leave for that event. Who attempted to raise rates by... So you guys are going to see some really weird shit happen with electricity the next couple years. Why would you ring when he's looking at chat? So it doesn't, Warlord Zen, you can still use the ring emotes because it wasn't successfully set off. Electricity is going to be volatile the next couple years because of these big data storage centers for ChatGPT and things like that. In the last X amount of years, think about when ChatGPT came out or AI came out, not that long ago. Before that, the amount of electricity that was used in the country for data centers wasn't a huge factor. This coming year, we're looking at 10%. 10% of the electricity, the demand of electricity is going to be from data centers. 10%. Meaning, think about the increasing demand of electricity, and we're not allowed to produce electricity because just before that, everything was about being green, clean. We're shutting down coal factories and we're coal power plants, and we're trying to make green energy. So they've taken say we had all these different ways of creating electricity, and they said, these aren't good. You have to just use these. So all of a sudden, they're shutting down nuclear plants, and they're doing all of this and limiting the amount of electricity that we need or that we can make. And then they said, wait a minute. Now we have to supply data centers. I don't know what's going to happen with the electricity market, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens, because there's definitely going to be a time where this country cannot make enough electricity. I don't know what's going to happen. If we continue to trend the way that we're going, maybe legislation will kind of unshackle the hands of the generation. These ways of generating electricity. Maybe we'll fire coal power plants back up. Rolling blackouts. I mean, it's costs for electricity are going way up. Solar panels don't actually work, Kaner. Well, they do. Don't get me wrong. The problem with what we have is we have a demand issue at peak demand time. We don't have a hard time making enough electricity for the day. We have a hard time making enough electricity when everyone's using it. So something that I never understood, look at me talking like I'm smart. Something that I never quite understood was that we produce electricity as we need it. Electricity is not stored, not in any great quantity. So the electricity that's powering these lights right now was very recently generated by a power plant and has just made its way here to power these lights. We don't have the technology to store mass amounts of electricity. So when you're charging something, when your lights are on, when you're using electricity, that electricity was made It was generated and transmitted to your house. So the idea that we're going to be able to make a big dent in the demand for electricity with solar panels, it doesn't fix the problem because they only generate electricity during the day. And we have enough electricity during the day. It's when everybody's at home and they're watching TV and they're on their devices and they're using ChatGPT or that's when all the electricity is being used. And it's being used at a time that solar panels aren't generating it. So, there's no storage for what solar panels make. There is some storage. It just doesn't, it's not to the quantity. You're freaking me out. I expect boobs and parts. We'll get back to that. This is just, I've actually, one of the reasons why I joined the board was I like to learn things. I like to kind of, I don't know, I like to learn and figure things out. So, this is something that's very interesting to me. And I've been through a lot of classes and stuff. That's what you guys, when you hear me say, I've got X amount of classes and stuff, it's for the board. Data centers should be required to generate their own. And Pinball, that's not a terrible thought. And 3 Mile Island was this pair of nuclear power plants that were shut down. Whoever it was, just opened them up. Private investor, I don't know, one of the really rich guys that runs the internet, just is putting them back online himself privately to generate power for his own use of AI. Bort, you can do that. If you want to put in solar panels and put in battery for your own home use, absolutely. Absolutely. You're not relying on the grid power. Now, just because you're doing that doesn't mean you can sell the power extra back to the grid, but I'm planning solar for my house. Husband wants to do wind. Wind will continue to generate power overnight. If you have wind, it's not a bad idea. Yes, Bort. That's exactly my point. Some data centers are starting to produce their own power, but those data centers are still going to be restricted by the same legislation that the generation, the IOU's generation is. So that when people are generating power, we still have to obey the laws and the regulations that the government has put on making power. So they can't just fire up a coal power plant. Coal power plants are the easiest to build and they're the quickest to put online to use. But we're not allowed building any more coal. There is laws against building coal power plants because of green use. Now you have countries like China who like 80% of their electric is in coal. A huge mass amount of it. The United States is actually really good as far as green power. And when you think about it, it's like, oh, cool. So nuclear is considered a green power supply. But the last nuclear plant that was just brought online last year in like the Carolinas, it took 14 years to build. Because of red tape and having to redo things because of regulations and stuff, 14 years from the day they decided to put that power plant online or to build it, did it take to put it online. So there's no like quick fix. Can you imagine what's going to happen with AI and stuff in 14 years? 10 years, you are at least, and they had a bunch of problems with that one, but you're 10 years out from the start to the finish of building a nuclear power plant. We don't even know what we're going to need in 10 years. And we need stuff tomorrow. So that's why I said at the beginning, this is like, I don't know what's going to happen when it comes to the cost of electricity. I can't keep track of all of the chat. Now that I've got you guys significantly worked up, let's play video games. So what was I going to do today? I don't have anything to harvest. All that stuff's growing. I can go in the mine and get iron. Let me do some iron. What kind of ore do I need the most of? I've got 100 iron, 84 and gold. I'm actually pretty good. I'm actually pretty good on the ore. That's it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. You guys ready? It's been a long time coming. This gets smelted, that gets smelted, that gets smelted, that's a smelter. This is smelting, smelterton. I believe that's all of the smelting stuff. Out we go. Oh, look at these free bush. Free bushes. I can't get to them. I can't get to that free bush back there. Oh, darn it. That's all right. All right. Now, this is where all the smelting stuff goes. All of the stuff that can be smelted. I believe that's all the smelting. Tsunami says 58%. That's a huge percentage is coal. I threw out a number, Tsunami. Don't check. I mean, go ahead and check my numbers. They're not all correct. I don't remember the numbers. I've got everyone riled up. I know, isn't that great? Isn't that great? So Tsunami, my numbers do not. You fact check me, please. Yeah. But what I just want to state that it's like the power plant that went online. I think I remember 14 years. It was a long time. My point being, it's the same thing with how much coal China uses. A large amount of the percentage of generation in China is coal. I don't remember exactly what it is. The point is it's a large amount. I throw things out, and maybe I shouldn't throw out exact numbers. China has 62% fossil fuel energy production, 33% renewable, and 4% nuclear. Okay. Closer to 60% of its power in China. Now, look at the United States. Look at the United States. It's very low. Very low. We are more nuclear, more natural gas, and then your hydro and your renewables. You should have told us coal was 69%, and we would have never checked. I should have. All right, so that's out there now. That's a win. Put my wood back. I feel like I could do with a day of chopping. Shut up, dog. USA is 43% natural gas, 16% coal, 18% nuclear, and 24% renewable. And that checks out with what I said. I'm not completely accurate, but because there's so much information for me to try to retain in these meetings and in these classes, I'm not that smart. And I don't really write things down it's not my job as a director I don't get tested on the numbers and the exacts. But what I do need to know is I need to have a general idea of what's going on in the industry. What's up, Wonderboy? Good morning and happy cup of coffee. If it wasn't for watching streams, broadcasting, shut off the power and see if I care.
You're dealing with someone here who has
what's up, No Life?
No life.
Absolutely no life. Oh, whoops, wrong way. Norway is strong in hydro. There's a lot of companies that do better than we do. And I believe, look this one up, Tsunami, because I'm trying to remember exactly. I don't think hydro is considered a renewable. I may be misremembering the thing. I was surprised when they were talking about renewable energy. Hydroelectric power is not contained in renewable. It's its own thing. It's not really it's not like classified as the green energy. Okay, it is. And hydro isn't going to work everywhere. And I think maybe it's classified differently because it can't be produced and it requires, like it can't be, you can't just add more. If there's a spot in this country that we can gain from hydroelectric, we're already kind of using it. So I think there's something about how it's not put in the same category as like solar or wind. Oh, it hasn't been a day yet. So the first day. It doesn't consume or deplete the water itself, just uses the movement to spin. I understand how the hydro works. I'm talking about as far as the government is concerned, when the government is talking about what classifies as a green renewable energy source, I don't think they classify hydro in the same way. But I could have misheard the information. It is not in the way that you should classify it. It's just an odd way that the legislation looks at hydro when they're talking about building laws and things like that. If we put a turbine under the chat and Slack picked Jojo Mart, the force of the tears could have solved the energy crisis for good. What is the name of this game? Tavoot. This game is Under Siege. It's on the PS1. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That goes in there. Yeah, I'm going to do a lot better job at smelting this stuff. If it's right here. Look at all this good stuff that I got. All this good stuff. Taboo. The game is Stardew Valley. I was just being stupid. Comes naturally.
For 100
I've been stupid
miles.
the majority of my life. That's tree stuff. So this goes in tree stuff. I collect things. I'm a collector. This is my bush box. I put my bush in there. What time is it? 2 p.m. I think I might as well do a little fishing to end the day here. Oh, you don't go in there, silly goose. You go in my box of other stuff. You go in my green box. Great. Actually, that's a golden thing. You go in my gold box. Get upgraded. Okay, I must have heard that wrong. Nice. Oh, look at the length on that. Mother catch. I don't know what that means.
My daughter told me a joke. What
Great.
sound does a goose make? Honk honk.
Oh, that's a good one.
What sound does a silly goose make? Beep beep.
What sound does a goose make? Honk honk. What sound does a silly goose make? Beep beep. That's good. Yes! Soggy newspaper. My favorite. I'm pretty easy too, no life. We're like the same. So right now, the goal, I couldn't go buy hops this morning. Oh yeah, because hops are a spring buy. So we'll have to wait for the spring to buy our hops for the beer, which is fine. We're just trying to get money so that we can unlock the sandy place. Because the trash, great. Because the sandy place is where there's another hole to explore and to go deep into. Going on the field, it's all over the place. It's perfect. The structure of that field is for efficiency and being easy on the eye. You're a hole to explore. Yeah, Taboo. So the idea in this game is I'm a hermit that lives in his forest farm. And he hates everybody else in the game. All of the villagers can go suck on lemons because they're stupid. So I don't want to do anything with the villagers. All my goal is to get stuff. I like to collect stuff. It's my stuff. I want to have it. So I'm getting stuff and putting it in my chest so that I can have it because it's mine. I like free stuff. And I like the stuff that you find in the Earth's holes. So my goal is to try to get as deep into the Earth's holes as I can, all of them. If there's an Earth hole, I want to get myself right in there and try to get all the way to the bottom of it. And I want to brew beer. Once I've done those things, the game is over. I can walk through town, just flying the bird to all of the townsfolk, and then I'll give them soda that I've been collecting to see if I can get them the diabetes, because they suck. Perfect. Broken CDs are one of my favorite. So right now, I need to have more money to unlock the desert where there's a new hole. Okay, so money for the desert hole, the sandy hole. And then in order to brew beer, I need to be a better farmer. And that's why I've got all that farming stuff. Those are the goals right now. Give them the Diet Beavis. Diet Beavis? There's a different soda in this game? Oh, perfect catch. Oh, dang it, almost perfect. Dad would have been proud. All right, let's get a couple more before the end of the night. Glasses, again, one of my favorite. Ah. Broken CDs. Oh, I'm exhausted. That's all right. I fished for so long, I'm tired. So for money, we chuck in the stinky fish into the stinky box here. We've got this for our trash and our CDs. I've got a Oriental fan. That doesn't go there. 10 soggy newspapers. That's great. All right, let's go here. We'll go ahead and fire down some copper. Shut up, dog. I saw him look over here at me. Stupid dog. Whoops. I don't need this anymore. This goes in my black box.
Stupid dog.
Hate that dog. There he is! Which dog? How much? A couple hundo and fish ain't bad. That ain't bad. Your dad doesn't care. He does too. He's just normally high on crack. Hold on. Don't misinterpret his being high on crack for not caring. He does care. He just spends a lot of time influenced by the crack pipe. We're selling. We should get a baker's dozen of all the gold stuff. That should be the goal. How many? What's got the least amount? You've got the least. So we've got all of our golden good stuff here. I want to get a baker's dozen of everything. This is growing. Ooh, look at you, CD. Ooh, crabs. Is that actual crabs? Shut up, dog. Crayfish, smaller, freshwater. Can I sell the crayfish? Hell yeah. But I need to take my bait. That's what I need to do. Where's the bait at? What's the dog doing? Shutting the hell up. That's what the dog's doing. Oh, I guess I have 78 bait. That's enough. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. How much was it for the trap? I feel like I've got a lot more. 3 iron and 4. Okay, so I need to go get more iron. But I can make more traps. Yeah. That was very nice to have that stuff there. Like, just to be able to walk out there and already have stuff that I didn't have to do anything for. Like garbage. There. And I already put it in there. Happy days! Nobody told me Slack would be baiting on stream. I'm a master of it. Without a fish, I'm going to report you to the Animal Rights Association. What? Do they give awards for being fucking the best? Hard K? Intended? Do they give awards for being the best? They must. They must give awards out for being awesome. That's the only rational explanation. Free stuff for what you're saying. I need iron for more crabs.
You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck.
You guys suck.
You suck. I beat you. You all suck.
All right, we're gonna go 80. Oh wait, 80s were gold starts. No, I need to go to 70 so we get a couple shits. We get a little bit of iron first. Gas tier. I'm a big fan of rocks too. Suck it, boner. All right, so there's our hole. For those that don't know, there's some commands for the bats. If you see a bat, do the devil bird command. Or you can also do the command.
Stop here. This is bad country.
Spawn. Spawn for spawns of Satan. Devil bird or spawn. If you see a bat. Shotgun blast. You got it. You are now in the know. Now you know. It's a nice quick hole I found. Nothing really of use in here except for there's a free torch. That's free stuff. Courtney, you see that? That's free stuff. Go to the Fall Festival to claim victory over Perry. Bring 9 of your best items. What? You can beat him? Also, can I put bad stuff in the soup? I really wish that you could marry Pam. It would be the perfect way for my playthrough of this game. If you could marry Pam, she is a barfly that already hates the town. She lives in a trailer. She hates the town. She's just there. We don't know what circumstances in her life led her to be the barfly of the town, but I'm sure everyone looks down on her and she hates that. She also is an alcoholic, so she hates herself. And I hate her and the rest of the townsfolk too. It would be perfect if you could marry Pam. Autumn 6th, Fall Festival. What day's today? 11. We're almost there. Why would you marry any of those losers? Only ones that are like me and hate all the rest of them. Pam's the only one, so I'm not going to marry any of them. Up, Devilbird. Got her. Shotgun blast. There's some iron. Good one there. One-shotted. Perfect. Yeah, but if he marries Penny, then Pam is his mother-in-law, and he's just a few beers away. Oh, I could be on board with that. I could be on board with that. Deceiving Penny, the idiot, the stupid idiot, deceiving Penny just to get into her mom's pants. Which, no. Maybe we marry Penny, but we spend all of our nights at the bar with our mother-in-law. That sounds like a very master ass thing to do. I'm having my chicken and I'm going to eat my cake and still have it. Penny is annoying, but using her gets to Pam. Exactly, and that's the deceiving thing that I would do. Isn't that how love works? Yeah, it is. They made a movie about it, I think. I think that we're onto something. If we do have to marry somebody in this game because of stupid rules, I feel like that's the way to do it. Win. Are you guys on board with this? For science, of course. You can't get married, then you have to share all of your stuff you're hoarding. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, you don't. You don't have to share anything.
Ow, my lucky face!
Maybe I can lock her in the kitchen. I'll get a shed and I'll put all my stuff in my shed. And she's not allowed in my shed. Question, if you're married to a person in this game, can they go into your shed or in your basement? I would imagine she can go in the basement. Look at all the iron here, that's great. Stop touching me with your evil. Community property doesn't apply. I'll put I'll take all of my stuff and hide it in the mine. That's where I want to be, is in the holes anyways. They don't go in your shed or your basement. That's it. That's it. I can strip everything out of the house. There doesn't need to be anything in there. The house can just be empty, like our feelings for each other. And I can hang out all the time in my mother-in-law's trailer or at the bar with her. Because we're so much alike in our hatred of the townsfolk. I would imagine Pam doesn't even like her daughter anyways. This makes sense. Huh. That's great. I knocked the hole out of that guy. Just like real spouses, they never go in the shed. Exactly. You can actually pay to build a house for Pam, and then you're in like Flint. You know what I'm saying? Wait. I can build a house for Pam on my property? Wank wank. You know, like the mother-in-law house? I can build a house on my property and then someone else in the game can live there? Pam hates her annoying daughter. That's why she drinks so much. Exactly. Obviously, there's a reason. No one becomes an ugly, raging alcoholic for no reason. Man, I'm having a hard time finding the hole. Oh, there it is. Huh. Got it. No, not on your property in town, but she's very, very grateful. Aha! Yep. You marry her daughter, but it's only because you can't marry her. But everyone knows, like everyone knows in town because you make Pam, or you make the daughter live in your house with nothing in there. You take all of the stuff out, you build a really nice shed, and you live in the shed with all of your good stuff, and then the house is just whatever, and that's where the girl lives, whatever her name is. And then you can really form a great relationship with the alcoholic mother. Something to be proud of. In other words. Hit the hole. No, not on your yeah, in the town. Just keep all your fish in the house and make it smell. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'll start collecting fish and try to stink her out of the house. Maybe she'll eventually get the hit and leave. If not, then that's her own fault, Devil Bird. I think this game was made for this playthrough. I really do. I think this game was made for this exact style of playthrough. Some more earth bush. I honestly hate this game. So do I, and all the townsfolk in it, Commodore. It's probably because everybody you've ever seen play this game is playing it wrong. They're all just playing it wrong. Oh yes, free torches. Some asshole was down here and left their torches. Doesn't anybody value things anymore? Seriously, do people just not value items anymore and stuff, good things, good stuff. Damn it. Here, throw this down you a bit. I think my occupation is artist, actor, and they always... Who? Who are they, and why are they stupid, Jaggy Man? Trying to get out of this. I'm confused. It's alright, I've been confused before. Probably, it happens more than I'd like to admit. Shotgun. All right, I'm not going up there. Townfolk trying to get out of the cave in the dark. Like, who stole my torch? You can't just leave good stuff lying around. There's enough intelligent people in this world that are going to see those good things that you've left and then take them for themselves. Finders keepers, losers suck. Everyone knows that. All right, I'm about out of energy. That's enough pillaging here. Take me home, cart. Possum! Hold on. Oh, bullshit! I hit it! So I'm going to go ahead. I think I have iron. I've got enough to make a couple more tonight. Shut up, dog.
Stupid dog!
That's where I stand by my schooner. The schooner is a sailboat. All right, so we've got a lot of good stuff to go through here. We're going to throw our hands deep into all these boxes and get everything sorted out. Good. Good. Wood. Tree pea. Yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. I got to remember, because I actually keep gold and coal and this stuff out. Magma goatee. Those are great. Bush box. Bat wings, those. Slime. The rest go out and the seeds go out. Oops, we might as well fire down some more iron. That's why we went there. Ooh, we didn't end up with enough coal in that run. All right, I think we're good. And then we're going to have a lot of eggplants to deal with. Our hands are going to be tired tomorrow. Mining. Look at that. New crafting recipe. Mega bomb. Whatever that is. What's a mega bomb do, everybody? How many miles? Almost another 4. 600. 75 bucks for a crayfish? That's good. Mega bomb is enormous. All right. Hopefully they're cheap. Gold or Oh, those are great. That's awesome. Shut up, dog. I heard him. It's a bigger blast radius. I love that. Oh, look at this. Look at this. All right, I gotta get ready to refill. Oh, man. That's great. What's this? That's a fish. We sell that. We keep the good stuff. Snail's a fish. Sell that. Escargoni. Actually, you know something? I don't know, Matt. These probably don't smell that bad. We'll keep them. They probably don't smell that bad. Now we got 6 more. We can make more traps. They're actually cheap to make if you're mining a lot. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, yes. Look at us go. Jeez. I can hardly fit them in my hands. There's so many. I've got some new ideas. Looks like farming just went up. We're that much closer to brewing beer. No, you don't eat them. You don't eat the product. You don't use the product. I'm gonna be careful here. I don't like how that bush makes it look dirty. I don't think these are ready yet. We can go ahead and get some more things for garbage. Great. Exactly, Taboo. You don't get high on your own supply. That's good. Great. I may run out of bait, so maybe I should go through and slash my way through the lower dungeon. I just made like 10 grand. That's going to get me closer to the desert hole and pillaging. I also just upgraded my farming, so we're moving that direction as well. So we're making money off of our fish boxes and collecting trash. Let me finish this. This will be 8 miles. And I'm only doing 2 more today. Oh, no, this is stupid. This stinks because I won't play this game for all next week. We're just going to have to build up all that excitement. I need to get one drink here. This is a good day. Very good day. So we'll come back and we'll go through. If we're going to continue to put those traps out, we're definitely going to need more bug guts. We'll check our fruit hole, and then I have just enough time. Let me go check the fruit hole. moss. Got one of these, whatever the hell that is. All right, let's add a mile to the counter. That's 8 total. We should be at 107 today. I'm going to go grab a drink, and I'll be right back.
Benzoidiazepines. All right, the game wasn't even going and it was hard. I am no longer... The Slacker names are going to be one letter from now on. Jeepers, creepers.
Again.
All right, guys, thank you for the GBs, because I can't talk. I can't believe we died. What was the run if we don't die? Guys, if we don't die, that's a 620. 625 if we don't die.
Is when you're talking about buffering while you're watching something, it's not a thing. When you're streaming, it'll shut your stream down. As a Twitch streamer, I lose all of my lurkers. So Twitch suggests your stream to viewers, and it uses your viewer count as an idea of how many people are watching and liking your stream. The higher your viewer count, the more likely you're...
There it is. I wasn't paying attention and I jumped in the wrong spot. Oh, do we reset that? Oh, it is a reset. It was a gloriously timed. Damn it. Wow. I'll be back. I got a clock there? What is... I don't even know what just happened. I got the clock and then switched it back out. Does anybody understand that?
Try it. Hold on. Also, I forgot. I've got a package here. I got it because I remembered. No Life, I've got your package in front of me. It looks glorious. So let's finish up the day. I was gonna go kill bugs. So let's go kill bugs. I have not opened it yet. No. We guess the cart, right? We'll get out the wheel of shame and guess the cart. But let me finish this day, because you can only save at the end of days. I believe that it'll end up being... Oh, bugs are early. Let me just start on level 1 so I can go through and slaughter bugs. Oh, this is dumb. You can open the package and not reveal the cart. Okay. So the cart is not exposed. Got it. Unexposed cart. Okay, you don't. All right, let's just do a quick exposure of the package then. All right. Aha! Cart not exposed. And inside here is a letter. Uh-oh, I'm going to step on that. Off the treadmill it goes. Should I read this aloud? He when he fake marries Pam. Yeah. I'm going to read it aloud whether you want me to or not. Hey, Slack. How do you like this crayon I'm using? I mean, guys, it's written in crayon. Great. On a scale of 0 to 16, this one came in at 0.3 ounces. That seems about average, which is pretty good here. I drew a picture of it. That's very small. Is the picture to scale? Anyways, here's a mystery game to guess. If that's the actual size of the crayon, then it's worn way too small. You can't effectively hold it properly. In fact, it's almost garbage. But it's not garbage because it can still write, and the color's okay. We'll give it a couple points for color, a couple points for not being absolute garbage. But I would imagine at that size, there's barely any of the paper left. It most likely has fallen off and it's paperless. I'm going 3 out of 16. 3 out of 16. Here's a game for the guessing game. No life. P.S. I'm not dumb. You're dumb. That's not... You shut the hell up. Oh, it's indigo, in case you were wondering. All right, I'm going to give it like another 5 points for being so close to Inigo Montoya. So we'll go with 8 out of 16. It only gets that kind of points because of the name of the color. That is my final. That's my final. Bernice, we've loved him. What's going on, bud? It's a love letter. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Shit, you can be mine.
Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, for the rest of the stream, which is not really too long, whoa! I moved the whole thing. Stop moving that and move the name. My scale, 0.3 ounces, is not a rating scale. Right, scale as in, you're talking about the weight of it. I understand that. I'm not an idiot. You're dumb, not me. Okay, so we're gonna finish plowing through this hole, and then we'll do the wheel and the guessing game for that cart that No Life so generously sent me. And then after that, we're gonna have to end stream so I can get packed up and ready to go so that I don't have to drive in the wee hours of the night. I'm not a huge fan of driving, especially places I've never been and I'm unfamiliar with into its wee hours. He's not a night ranger. I'm not. There's something about it. Has anyone noticed that as they get older, and I'm not saying I'm old by any means, but as you get older, driving at night sucks more and more? Like, especially if I'm tired, like I'm going to be driving over 6 hours straight. So 6 hours straight of driving after this stream, walking 10 miles, and then ending in a city that I don't know, potentially raining, and then all of the lights, and then trying to know where to turn. I don't know if my eyesight is getting worse or if it just sucks. I mean, I know it sucks. I have never, ever enjoyed driving at night if I'm unfamiliar with the area. Right, I had to switch to progressive lenses last year, which are just bifocals. Once I get my eyes lasered, night driving got a whole lot better. I also do not like driving at night. Okay, so it's not just me. It's not just me, it's dumb. And I was planning on packing last night, but like I said, I just spent the evening last night. I'm going to be away from Sharon and the boys for 7 days. Just kind of spent the evening. I cooked, I mixed up pizza dough. I cooked everybody the pizza that they like. We had pizza dinner, and then just kind of hung out. And I'm glad that I did that, though it does mean stopping the stream a little early so I have time to pack. If I stop the stream here before midnight, midnight is the other 12, before noon, I can pack quickly and potentially be getting there just after 6. Actually, I probably, if I stop here at 11:30, I could be packed in a half hour, maybe, and then on the road. With the potential of getting there, I'm trying to think and play this game, just before it gets dark. I like driving at night. Pick up hitchhikers, especially in unfamiliar towns. Driving at night isn't bad except for the headlights in the oncoming cars. That's the worst. Headlights are way too bright nowadays. Yeah, I agree with that, but there's something about being in a city that you don't know and needing to find something. GPS is making that a lot easier because the GPS will just be like, hey, go here, do this. But like if I have to find a parking lot in a big building or something, and sometimes the sign is small, it could just be a little bit more difficult to find. As long as you're not using Apple GPS. I'm using whatever GPS is on my phone, and it works perfectly fine. It's much better than using MapQuest. I'm okay being backwards and old. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, we're here for the bug meat, so I should have went to that spot. There's a spot deeper that has more bugs, because I'm not getting, I guess I got 8 bug meat. Not getting as much bug meat as I was expecting. All right, guys, Raspinall is muting. We won't be able to hear him. I mean, here's some torches here. These are free. The torches are free. Traffic might be a bitch this evening once you get close to Herndon. See, and that's another thing. Oh, don't tell me that, Courtney. Well, maybe I'll be later, though. I may be after the traffic. Is Herndon bad, Courtney? Yeah, you've sold me. You sold me on... Well, no, but... It's Friday night. Oh, no. So the earlier, the better? But here's the thing. If I leave right now, I'm getting there at 5 o'clock. That's enough. Oh, whoops, I'm not going out here. It's Friday night. All right, we're going to stop and do the game guesser. It's not even 5 o'clock left. I don't think I've ever got any oranges. An orange, one of those, 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 one of those. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo. And then wood. And then might as well fire down some copper. Let's sleep and call it a day with the game. Wait, keg? Does that mean I can brew beer? New crafting recipe is the keg. I'm just converting ore to... So keg means I can brew beer. All right, that's it. So all I have to do is put hops and wheat in there and grow beer, brew beer. Nice. It does seem, I found that is a cave orange. Hops and wheat. But I can't do it until next spring. Is this ready? Oh, the wheat's ready. Look at all my good stuff. That'll have to wait until a different day, though. That'll have to wait until a different day. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the wheel. Let's bring it up. Widgets? Isn't that a widget? All right, we're going to do a test spin. That work? That work? Good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have, some of you may not have been here before for this game. This game is called Guess My Cart, and this is how you can get the spinning cart shield in the Take It Outside game, okay? The game is Widget or Word Watcher. Yeah, this is a widget. So, what we've done is right here, in Zoltan Bubble Wrap Armor, is a cart. This cart is the cart that No Life sent to me. He is going to have to answer questions that we're going to get on the wheel. Chat, you and I are going to try to guess what cart is in that package. We get 5 spins of the wheel. He must answer those questions. At the end, we have to guess. If you're able to stump chat, you will get the golden cart shield for the Take It Outside game. Are you here? No Life. If you are, use your chats and show your golden cart. No Life already has a golden cart, but anyone can unlock the golden cart by sending a cart. There it is. You see it up there, the golden cart in the top by the unlockable 6 things that are up there. That means when we start a Take It Outside game, No Life has a golden cart shield that absorbs some damage. So you just have to send a cart and stump chat with that cart. All right. Is everyone ready to play the game? Chatto, the great thing is it has to be a cart that I don't have, but I'm missing a ton of filler things. So I'm missing a ton of like really cheap games as well. So it's not like you have to knock the doors off by buying this expensive game. No. I mean, there's a ton of like sports and cheap games. Chatto, if you go to Collector's Paradise in the Discord, there is a message pinned there, which is a link to my price charting that shows the games I have in my collection. So you just go through there, find a game that I don't have that's cheap, send it here. The P.O. box is in there as well, is a pinned message. Send it here, and we'll play Guess My Cart. All right, we're going to start. This spin counts. Ladies and gentlemen, the first spin. Spin the wheel. First spin is number of words. So that's number of words that are in the title of this game. No Life, how many words are in the title of the game? This is a good spin. There are 2 words, ladies and gentlemen, 2 words in the title. 2-word title. Next spin, spin the wheel. I'm excited. Does it has continues? Does it have continues? Does this game allow you to continue using a continue? This isn't saving. Well, I guess saving would be that way. Not passwords. You have a continue thing that you use in the game. Or is it just die a couple times, you're dead? I'm pretty sure it doesn't have continues. All right, no continues.
Hey.
Hi, honey.
I'll be back by noon.
Okay, where are you going?
Taking Hannah. She's
Okay.
going for a walk in a few days.
I will be ready to leave right around then.
I thought you were going to stop at noon and then pack.
I'm gonna stop sooner. They were just telling me that the traffic around Herndon probably will be bad Friday night tonight. So
Okay, well, I'll do a quick walk to get out.
But there's no way that I'll finish and pack and be ready to go before you get back. Okay, no continues. Maybe continue, but maybe not. Well, and the thing is, if he doesn't know, then it doesn't matter that much. If they don't give me PW, I need my continues. Thinking Mega Man games. PW. Oh, passwords. I need my continues. So this is, I have the Mega Man games. We know it's not that. You guys can also go to my price charting in the Discord to see the games. It'll definitely be a game not on the list. All right. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Well, we did has continues, so we'll go to the one beside it. It's right on the line. Is it a sequel? Is it a sequel or does it have a sequel? Is it part of a series of games? Not a sequel, so it's a standalone. It's an alone game, 2 words, has continues, and spin the wheel. Ah, man, we need a good one. We need a good one. I don't know, why would they even make this be able to stop on the line like that? It doesn't have continues. It's not a sequel. This wheel sucks. I know. What do we do with this one? Ready? I mean, that's exactly on the line. What am I? All right, so respin. I'm in it for the respin. That makes sense. If it's directly on the line, it's a respin. Respin. Which is kind of loose if you ask me. Hey, we got release year anyways. Okay, so release year is great. This is one of the better ones that we can do. I'm going to get my price charting up here. All right, so we have NES, and I want to sort by not in collection. And release year was released in 1991. Okay. Chato, so we don't get guesses. We get one guess. So you can, Chato, we can start to throw around ideas, but we have one more spin, and then we guess a guess, okay? But you can put a guess in there. Release date before. Oh, yeah. Oops. No. Oh, I forgot. So we have to do... Release date. $1990. So we'll do after. Oh, this doesn't even work. I don't know how the release date sorting works on that. Also, if the next 5... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that, guys. So listen to this. There's a way of getting an extra spin. If the next 5 cheers that come in add up to the value of the game or more, you get a bonus spin. So there's 2 ways of doing it. What you can do is you can throw some money out there. Like if we do $10 in cheers... If we get a free spin, we know 2 things. We know that it's less than $10, which is a great piece of information, and we get a free spin. Or if it's $10 in bits, and it doesn't get us a free spin, we know that it's more than that, and we can eliminate all the games under that. So it's very useful to utilize the bit part of this as well. 91 release without continues. Snow Brothers, TMNT 2. I have TMNT 2 so we can get it out of there. Micro Machines, Snow Brothers. All right, let's try to do... Does he have to send the game back if we fail the guess? No, if we fail the guess, I get the game, but we haven't decided. And we can make it where No Life gets 2 shields. In the Take It Outside game, he would then get 2 golden shields. Right now, he's already unlocked the golden shield. He's just doing this for fun. All right, let's spin one more time. If you guys want that extra guess. We're looking at Snow Brothers right now as the best guess. And the first letter. Oh, yes, that's a great one. That's awesome. First letter of the title. We know the title's 2 words. If we get the first letter and we know it's a 91, I mean, we'll get this one. That was a great spin. Is it an S? Show me S. Show me S. It's a T. Oh. All right, the first letter is a T. We're going to start narrowing down some games. It could be the something. We're going to start narrowing down some games. And we can take bits in. So let's sort by title. We're going T. That was a great spin to have at the end. All right, for T that I don't have, we've got Tecmo Baseball. I don't have that. He says he doesn't think there's continues. I would say in a baseball game, you would know there's not continues. We have Taggin' Dragon. I don't know what that game is, but we've got Taggin' Dragon. Terra Cresta. Terra Cresta is a game. We've got The Meeting, which I don't think that's even a game. That doesn't even have a price. The Punisher. It could be The Punisher if we know whether or not that has continues. The Rocketeer. Totally Rad. Toxic Crusader. Treasure Master. Twin Cobra, Twin Eagle, and that's it. Those are our options, guys. So let me go through and find out 91 releases. So Twin Eagle was 89. It's not Twin Eagle. Twin Cobra was 90, not Twin Cobra. Treasure Master, 91. So it could be Treasure Master. It could be Treasure Master. Toxic Crusader, 92, not Toxic Crusader. So right now, Treasure Master. Touchdown Fever, I missed. Touchdown Fever is 91. That's a football game. I guess it could be Touchdown Fever. Treasure Master. Totally Rad is 91. So Totally Rad is in there. The Rocketeer. The Rocketeer is 91. Damn. Punisher is 90. So we've got the Rocketeer, Totally Rad. Jungle Book. Terra Christa. Not it, 90. We've really narrowed it down, though. This is actually pretty good. Baseball is not 90. Wouldn't matter. I don't think that's it. We're down to like 4 games. So, we have the Rocketeer. Totally Rad. Touchdown Fever. And then Treasure Master. Does somebody want to help us? Sorry, now I'm going to look at chat because I've been ignoring chat the whole time. Not Totally Rad. It has continues. All right. Rocketeer, Treasure Master, and the sports game. It's not Totally Rad. So do we have any information? Does anybody know anything about Treasure Master and whether or not it has continues? So, and then Touchdown Fever, I would imagine, does not have continues. The last thing that we can do is we can get bits. But the price-wise, Touchdown Fever is 14 bucks. Treasure Master is 18 bucks. And then, what was the other one? What was the other one? I already lost it. The Rocketeer, which is 11 bucks. So if we cheered $12, if we could cheer over $12, but right around $12, then we could eliminate the Rocketeer. The Rocketeer has continues. All right, so that's already eliminated. So we're down to the football game or Treasure Master. Treasure Master does not have continues. So it's the football game or Treasure Master. All right, guys. What do we do? Do we split? Do we know for sure? Do we win the game guaranteed by saying that Touchdown Fever is $14.22 and Treasure Master is $18.26? So if we can get 5 donations or 1 bit, but 5 bit total of $15, that would do it. If we got $15 in, then we would be more than Touchdown Fever. So he would say, you get a new guess or a new spin. which would eliminate Treasure Master. Or do we just guess? All right, we're saying Treasure Master. Treasure Master. All right. Chat wants to say Treasure Master. See, here's the thing. If you guys are wrong, you're making him more powerful in the outside game is kind of the idea. It can't be the Untouchables either because it has continues. And it wasn't a 1991 game. It wasn't a 1991 game. So Treasure Master, I like the idea that he gets another shield for doing this. Untouchables was January 1. Oh, so it was, but it has continues. Okay. All right. I see. But it has continues. So are you guys willing to say Treasure Master? Show of Zoltans. Show of Zoltans. Treasure Master? If he stumps Chad again, then he gets, what's the other one? The other one is a football game.
Zoltan.
We got some Zoltans. The other one is Touchdown Fever. By the looks of it, those are the only two games that it can be. We've got 2 Zoltans and a Risk It. Can we get we need 5 total Zoltans. 5 Zoltans and we go for it. We can know for sure. Remember, we're doing the walkathon. This is a fundraiser. If somebody was to bring in $15, all we need is $15, but it needs to be more than $14.22. $14.22. Warlord Zen says Touchdown Fever just to be different. It could be Touchdown Fever. $14.22. So $15 would do it. $15 and we would know for sure. And it goes towards the fundraiser. Or we risk it and we risk making No Life more powerful which I'm fine with. He's a spoon. No Life is a spoon. For him to be more powerful, bring it on. All right, we've got 4 Zoltans, 1 more Zoltan, and we are in for Treasure Master. Oh, then in that case, guess Touchdown Fever. No Life says 500 bits, guys. We only need, we've got, if we can bring in 1,000 more bits, we can know for sure. Anyone? Any takers? Last call? Wiki lists Touchdown Fever as 3 words, but it is not 3 words on price charting. Not 3 words on price charting. Potato Fish says 1 bit. We get 5 donations. So we have 3 donations left. If we don't go over $15, we don't learn anything. Is he psyching us out or are we off on the guesses? I don't know. Did we get the 5th Zoltan? I mean, we've got the 5th Zoltan. All right. And there's another. Weeblo's got it right there. We can know for sure. There is $10 in. And we will know for sure. And I think that added a mile, but we didn't get any walking. So right now, but guys, we need 2 small ones. That's 3. It has to be 5 total donations. Yeah. So we need like 2 1-bitters. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Oh, someone got a donation. Well, that works too. All right, there's Weevilo with 5. We're gonna do it. And 100, ladies and gentlemen, that is perfect. That's $1,600, and that's $16.06. No Life. Where does that put us? And I've got a donation to put in there. Who was the donation from? That's awesome. Hold on. Tim Peterson with a $10 donation. Tim Peterson, thank you so much. Any yodeling? Oh, no, I didn't get the ad right. Hey! Oh. That's enough for another spin, guys. It is the $15 game. What one was that? Wait, that means it's touchdown fever. We would have been wrong. We would have been wrong. It was more than the price. That means the game is touchdown fever. We might as well spin again. Hold on a second. We might as well spin again. You idiots would have been wrong. I don't mean idiots, but yeah. All right, let's spin again. He doesn't have to tell us how much. It's right on the frickin' middle again. Well, it's on the middle, but we have first letters, so we should get number of letters, right? Because it's right on the middle. No, it looks like it's leaning towards number of letters. Oh, well. So as long as we are over the price, oh, we got number of letters. All right, No Life, how many letters are in the name? That normally is a good giveaway. Thank you, Tim Peterson. That added another mile, 2 more miles, actually. I must have taken a second to... So I'm guessing the number of letters is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He's going to come back with 14 letters. It's 14 for Treasure Master. It doesn't matter. It's not Treasure Master. So, Chado, the way that the bidding works, he says 12. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. So, if we're looking at the T's, Actually, I can do this. You guys can help me look. Is this showing price charting? Get out of here, wheel. If we're looking at the T's here, we have Tag and Dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If you count that as 12. But Tag and Dragon was not 91. Release date. So this one is not possible. It wasn't released in 91. Tecmo Baseball. Not released in 91. Super Soccer. No, not 2 words. This Terra Crista thing. Not 91. No. The Jungle Book. No. The Karate Kid. Last Ninja. No. The Meeting, which is a newer game. I know. Look at that. The Punisher. Not released in 91. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 letters. The Rocketeer. 91. Maybe we're wrong on the continues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The Rocketeer makes sense. The Rocketeer fits if we were wrong on the continues. He said he wasn't sure. So Rocketeer fits. No. Because we know it's 2 words. No. Totally Rad. It matches, but it's not enough letters. Touchdown Fever is 14 letters. It matches, but it's too many letters. Toxic Crusader, a 92 release, not good. Treasure Master, 91. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, too many letters. Twin Cobra, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not enough. That's it. It has to be that it's the Rocketeer because it's the only one that has the proper amount of letters. I have a meeting at 11. I'm going to miss the reveal. No, you are not in. It has to be the Rocketeer. Has to be. Final guess, ladies and gentlemen. If we're wrong, it's the only one that fits the criteria. It is the Rocketeer! We won. Chat is the best. Winners. We did it. Oh, man. Yeah, a winner in here. Look at this. It's got to be. Bam. Just like that. It had to be. Oh, Chad, thank you so much for, man, those bits came in handy. So we were off on one of the things. Oh, fan-freaking-tastic. Collection. In one click. We have added the Rocketeer to the collection. Thank you so much, No Life. Has passwords from what I remember. It was a tricky thing, and he was not lying. He says, I don't think it has continues, which is an answer, and it was true. He didn't think it did. That's all right. He's not always... So, guys, you can't be sure that all the information given by the person setting the cart's accurate, because if they did, we're going to be doing some obscure games. All right, where am I at? I just finished 2 miles. That's 10 miles on the day. I'm a tenth over, but that's all right. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna wrap this up. You beat a stage and it gives you a password. Okay. So I can send a game in and be an evil clue giver. So you can't deceive on purpose. No Life believed that it wasn't continues. There was passwords. He was not saying, I mean, it says, does it have continues? Do you press a button that says continue? And that's not true. I mean, it doesn't. So have a great day, Weevilo of Doom. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for the $10. Hey guys, if it wasn't for Weevilo's 1,000 bits, we wouldn't have known that. We would have been wrong, and No Life would have been more powerful. So for those that don't know, the Taken Outside game is very important to this stream. And we would have given him more power. I don't know if we should do that. But if you want, Chado, if people want to do that, the Discord has a channel called Collector's Paradise. There's pinned messages there. One is a link to my price charting so you can see the games that I have in my collection. The other one is the P.O. box. Next time, I'll let him get more powerful, because spoons are better. We don't need the help, Weevil of Doom. Spoons, we don't need the help. I mean, it would have been fine. It'd have been fine. On the title screen, it does have a start and continue option, but picking continue needs a password. Well, No Life, I would have said it had continues then, which would have made it harder. If he said it had continues, we would have had different games to choose from. Chado would like to take it outside? Sure. One take it outside before we go?
Now we'll learn who's the best.
Now we'll learn who's the best. How do I get this chat off the screen? This is where you learn that spoons are better. And you get to see what your prize could be if you can stump chat. You see how No Life has that that cart spinning? TVS Chaser also has a cart. Oh no, Tsunami's getting teabagged. How terrible. Wheel out down! Coffee gives you an early start. Is he gonna make a kill? Make death? Nope. Let's go, Spoons! Oh, it's a massacre! Oh, they don't stand a chance. Chaser just got taken out. It didn't matter. All right, No Life lost his shield. Oh, you guys are ugly out. You can't, there's no way. No! Oh, no! Oh, no! Look at him, it's a massacre! Oh, it killed everybody! Well, why the hell did it do that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what the hell happened there. For some reason, Dale just decided to wipe clean the board. That's never happened. As Ugly Al is spamming armor. We're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it again. We gotta do it one more time. That's not fair. Dale's done with the bullshit today. That ain't fair. That isn't fair to the Spoons. We were gonna win that. We were easily gonna win that. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we got another mile. Get up there, yodeler. There goes J-Guard. Is he gonna get a hit in? While you're under coffee, you can do double damage. Oh, these buckets again stand no chance. Or maybe they have a small chance. They're starting to have more of a chance. Chaser's hanging out with his golden butt. Get wrecked. Oh no, not again. Who was that? Wait. Joker, are you doing the I never played Dale? Is that what ruins it? All right, no, that's still good. We got Chaser's golden butt. Oh no. Chaser, fake strut. No! Well, damn it! Step on that, Raspinall. That's a bunch of horse shit. Now I have to think about that the rest of the day. Now I'm going to be thinking about that all day. Way to make... I have 6 hours to drive. 6 hours to think about how the better team lost. Bye, loser. Enjoy your trip. Thanks, man. All right, guys, we're going to head over to the replay stream. If you guys want, why don't you hang out in the replay stream the week I'm gone? That'll really help me out. And there's still fun things. If you guys normally get together here every morning, get together every morning on the replay stream. Talk bad about me. I don't think you can throw tomatoes at the screen. But just get a little hangout there each morning or a lurk in the evening. Maybe even in the mornings, I'll join you guys on the replay stream via the chat. But that's what's going to be up for the next week because I've got this event and this annual board meeting, and I won't be back until next Friday. So I will be gone for a full 7 days, and then there'll be the weekend as well. So this is probably going to be about the longest the stream's going to be down at one time, which does suck. But we still have the Discord and all of the other ways to hang out. Who let the dove out? Who let the doves out? You got it. I think that's it. I've got to pack. I've got to pack 2 different suitcases. Plus, I have to pack some a CRT and some console stuff. I've got to pack everything up. Hopefully, I can get everything packed up. And there's no way I'm going to do it in the next freaking 20 minutes. I don't want to leave. I kind of don't want to, but I have to. That's a good sign, though. You know what I mean? It's a good sign that right now I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that unrecognizable. Yeah, I did it right. That I'm disappointed that the stream is ending and that it won't be back for a while. That's a good thing. Throw weenus and laugh afterwards in the comment. It's a fun stream every day, Chatto. I love it. All right. We're rating the replay stream. It will be up as long as I can make sure it is. It'll be up the entire time that I am gone. So we can hang out in there. I walked 10 miles today. That puts me at 109 out of the 248. Thank you guys for all of the bits and donation towards the walkathon. I hope you guys are having fun with the structure of the walkathon this year, being that it lasts for days. This is day 6 of the walkathon, and I'm not even halfway there. So we're potentially going to have, a month of walkathon. So I hope that everyone's enjoying that. We'll talk more about it. That's the way we're doing it this year, and maybe next year we'll tweak some things. But have a great weekend. Have a good time next week. Feel free to reach out in the Discord. We can keep the chats going and stuff. And other than that, the stream will be back up bright and early that following Monday. Bye, everybody. Have a great time. Get out of here.